I realized Easter's going to be upon us before I realize it, and really neat, fun song is My Redeemer Lives, and no, this is not the hymn that I grew up with. This is the one that has kind of a blues feel at the beginning. And it has more chords than most songs that we look at. However, I'm going to show you how we can break this into little bitty chunks and then practice each of those little parts, put it all together, and then we have the whole song. So the whole first part of this song, we play a G7 and a C7. And a G7 is going to be on this second fret. I'm going to play the bottom string with my ring finger. My middle finger is going to skip a string and be on next to the top. And then my index finger is going to catch the string in between behind, which is different than the G major. So I know he's rescued my soul is going to be a C7. So I'm simply going to take this finger and really don't even move it except roll it down so that the meaty part is, and then go back to your G7. So that's the whole I know he rescued my soul. His blood has covered my sin. I believe. I believe. My shame he's taken away. My pain, he's healed in his name. I believe. Okay, that's the first part. That's not hard. 2 chords, and they repeat over and over and over again. Now, there's a transition before we get to the chorus. And the transition is I'll raise my banner. And that's going to be a D major. So we're just going to do these top 3 strings using our index, middle, and ring finger. I'll raise my banner. Why? Because C, which is simply one finger here, my Lord has, back to D, conquered the grave. So that's the transition. 2 chords there. I'll raise my banner, because my Lord has conquered the grave. So that's a simple little part, just 2 chords there. Now the next part and the chorus has 4 chords and it repeats. So once we get it, we're almost through. And the chords there, we start with a G major. We started the G major different than the G7. We're still going to split these 2, but instead of this string being the one that we catch in between, it's going to be the string in front. So G major, my Redeemer lives is a C major instead of a C7. And then when we say the second line of My Redeemer Lives, I am now going to slide over so that often on that one I'll play My Redeemer, and I'm going to slide this finger over to catch C so that I'm ready for E minor, which is our next chord, which we simply stair step. 2nd fret, 2nd string, and then stair step up and over. My Redeemer. And we're going back to a D, which we've already had a D major. Repeat that. G, my Redeemer, C, E minor, D, back to D. Okay, that's the next chunk. So we've had the beginning, transition, the chorus, and the last little part we have is a bridge. And that's the You Lift My Burdens, I'll Rise With You. So practice each of those little parts together, and then we get to You Lift My Burdens is going to be an F major, which is going to be the top string, 2nd fret, and then next to the bottom string, 1st fret. You lift my burdens. Back to a C we've already had. I'll rise with you. G major. And dancing on this mountain top is going to be an A minor, which is simply going to be our top string, 2nd fret. That's 1 beat. And then To See Your Kingdom Come is a G to a D. To see your kingdom come. Then back to the chorus. My Redeemer. Okay, that's it. Like I said, it has a few more chords than we typically look at, but hopefully by taking it and breaking it into those little chunks, you'll have it under control in absolutely no time and celebrating the fact that your Redeemer lives. Thanks for watching and continue to make a joyful noise.